get a microphone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's not like you can tell me if you can hear me, but anyway, I have a microphone, so hopefully you can hear me a lot better. So that way I don't have to scream anymore and I can just talk like a normal human being. That's really exciting. Well, here I am again, everybody, and I'm about to tell you what are the 3 gear items that I had on my, well, maybe I should introduce myself. Well, my name is Julianne. I'm also known as Roadrunner, and in 2022, this year, I hiked the entire Appalachian Trail from Springer Mountain to Katahdin. I had a good old time, but it all came to an end, and here I am, and I'm wanting to talk to you guys about the 3 pieces of gear that I could absolutely not live without. Number 1 is a piece of gear that I literally couldn't live without, as in like physically it would probably have killed me if I didn't have this item.
Come with me if you want to live.
And that is my quilt. My enlightened equipment. I think it's the Revelation quilt. I so love this thing. Definitely couldn't have lived without it. Had some really cold nights at the beginning of the hike, especially in the Smokies. Had pretty cold nights at the end of the hike as well. And my quilt was on point. It was the best thing. It's such a great quilt. You can customize it if you want. And I loved mine. It has the blue color and the orange color, and it's so fluffy and it's so comfortable, and I literally could not have lived without this cute quilt. Number 2 is my fanny pack, and it is from Light AF, and this fanny pack stayed with me the entire hike. Like, I was wearing this every single day, and I loved having this because my backpack also had pockets. They were on the belt, but the pockets themselves were not really that convenient, and the zipper wasn't that easy to open. I also knew that I needed to have something to be able to carry things in when I would go into town, and I didn't want to take my pack. I wanted to, you know, like when you actually would go shopping, I don't want to always carry my pack. So I would have my fanny pack, and I'd have my phone was mostly in here because I needed to grab it quickly to take videos. And then my money I had in a little like Z-Packs wallet, and I put that in here. And then I had my snacks in this particular. So money in this pocket, food in this pocket, and then my cell phone in this pocket. And it just was so convenient. Like if I ever needed to go somewhere, if I wanted just to go somewhere without my pack, I had my fanny pack, and it's in great shape. There's literally only one little hole right here. Yeah, but after 2,200 miles, I think that's all right. The zipper, super easy, and it has 2, right? One way, and then there's another one. And yeah, the only thing that was a little bit annoying for me personally, because I am kind of skinny, this piece was way too long, and I saw groceries she also bought one of these later on, and she had like an extra thing that was holding on to the extra string. So I don't know if I lost it or if mine just didn't come with it and they just added that later on. But that is the only thing that I thought was a little bit annoying, that I just had this extra piece of, what do you call this, like a belt? Extra piece of the belt that was just hanging all over the place. So I always had to tuck it one time in front. So I would take it and tuck it in the front, like this. Boom. Yeah, so that was the second thing that I definitely couldn't have lived without. Maybe I could have lived without it, but it would have just made my life not as convenient or as fun. The third thing that I couldn't live without if I were to hike again is my Sky Goat hoodie. I love this hoodie, I really do. I got this before my hike. I initially thought I didn't need one because I had a puffy, but then at the same time I was thinking, well, I really would just like to use the puffy for like sleeping at nighttime because it has such gentle or such fragile material. I was worried that if I wear the puffy all the time, that it wouldn't last the entire hike. Also, I really like the idea of like a micro grid hoodie. And so I was looking around and I found the Sky Goat hoodie and I really love the colors on it. I bought this before I knew what the color of the Thru Hiker tag was. This is literally the color of the Thru Hiker tag. And so I love that. And I do like colors, so it's really nice to be able to have a little sparkle of some color in there so that you're not always just like gray. Because if you saw at the beginning of my journey, I had like a lot of gray on, like a gray t-shirt, gray leggings, and so I have like, of course, a gray hoodie, but it has a little pink right here, and I guess this is light gray or like a little bit of purple. I don't know really, but I love this hoodie. I love it so much. Well, Sky Goat contacted me after my Thru Hike and said that if you guys are interested in getting one, then they gave you like a code and it's Roadrunner20 and you get 20% off if you want to buy one. Not that you have to. I don't make any money off of that, just so you know. But I love this so much that if you happen to buy one, I would really like for you to get some money off. So it's Roadrunner20 is the code. You get 20% off. I make no money off of this, I promise you. They did say they might send me like one of their new version hoodies, like they will soon have a zipper. And that's really cool. So they might send me one of those, but I do not make any money off of that. But I would not go anywhere without this. I use this instead of my puffy. Whenever I had the choice of using either, it would be this. I'd often even sleep in that because I didn't even need the puffy. It is just such a great versatile. It's so warm. I love the way the hoodie, the cap part, fits over my head. Sometimes it does get a little bit too warm to hike in it, so it is a very warm hoodie, but I really enjoyed it. It was one of my favorite pieces of gear, so there you go. That completes my 3 pieces of gear that I couldn't live without. I hope you enjoyed. I was thinking about just doing a complete gear loadout, as in like just have my backpack and have all my gear in there. Probably will do that at some point if you guys are interested, so let me know if that's something you would like. And then also if you have any questions about my hike, I am going to do a Q&A, and yeah, let me know what you're interested in knowing. Thanks again so much for following. If you like this kind of content, I am planning to do more hikes in the future. Do subscribe if you're interested in following, and yeah, I'll see you soon.